Michel de Nostredame, Prediction 2024. Michel de Nostredame, December 1503. July 1566, usually Latinized as Nostradamus, was a French astrologer, apothecary, physician, and reputed seer, who is best known for his book Les Prophéties, published in 1555, a collection of 942 poetic quatrains allegedly predicting future events. Predictions for 2024. The Year of the Dragon, November 28, 2020, to Nostradamus predicted that in 2024 would be elected the last American president, and that he would be black without saying how that would happen. The last president of the United States will pull the country out of the economic crisis but push it towards war. Nostradamus and the New Prophecy Almanacs too. Applying Nostradamus Quatrain 8.93 to the near future, a successor of Pope Francis, elected in August 2023, will die in March 2024 after a reign of only 7 months. His death will trigger the greatest schism in the Catholic Church since 1054. China will rule the world. The Year of the Dragon 2024 will overturn the current economic and political scene, with China becoming world's #1 power. Nostradamus predicted before he died. Chemical war. According to the prophet Nostradamus, in 2024 the world will perish in a chemical war started by the Arabs. The ice at South and North Poles is melting. Also in 2024 the ice at the North and South Poles will melt, and the level of the planet's ocean will continue to rise. The creation of artificial organs, which may save many lives. In 2024, following a booming economy, research will reach unimagined heights, creating artificial organs that can successfully replace real organ. The Year of the Dragon cloning will be very accessible. Cloning will solve some problems and be functional, ease people's suffering, improve their health, and eventually be accepted by the public. There will be the mass extinctions. Nostradamus claims that there is a pattern of mass extinctions that has occurred in Earth's history. This mass extinction speculation state that mass extinctions occur every 26 million years due to the sun's vertical oscillations, and 2024 is the year this will happen. However, scientists reject this theory and say that this supposed alignment take place over of tens of millions of years and could never be timed to an exact date. The eruption of 2 volcanoes. Nostradamus predicted the outbreak of 2 volcanoes, which could doom mankind. The volcano in Indonesia on the island of Sumbawa is classified as supercolossal with an index of 7. The volcano, still active, is also one of the highest peaks in the Indonesian archipelago. Tinatubo volcano, one of volcanoes in Luzon, Philippines, in a subduction zone, will create a column of smoke that has risen to 100 kilometers. The ash will fall in several rural towns, with many roofs collapsing. Millions of tons of sulfur dioxide and other substances that will spread across the globe will cause a temperature drop that will affect the whole Earth. By 2025, we should be very close to finishing our current planetary turning point, which I believe will end by 2030. We will be nearing a solar maximum and the potential for planetary societal collapse should we get a major solar flare or CME coronal mass ejection. We skinned by the last close CME, missing it by only days. Such an event would erase data banks, cut communications and destroy nearly every electrical or electronic device on the planet. At any time, any one of several large glacial systems, Antarctica, can slip the bounds of Earth and rush to the sea. These glaciers are melting free of the Antarctic continent due to geothermal heat and warmer seawater seeping under the ice. Slipping free any of these would raise sea levels by up to 5 meters till the 16 feet within months. Socially, we have no choice but to change. Our economic system, still based upon the obsolete fact that we have too few resources. Once we gain the ability to leave the planet and use solar electric power, we gain several orders of magnitude in available resources, and with cheap energy, it can recycle and rework any materials. Our resources have been limited only by people's failure to exploit these technologies, largely due to the desire to keep control of society by controlling resources. Greed. Our planet must become a single society because nature recognizes no boundaries, and because only as a single society can we ensure that everyone's needs are met. The most humane thing to do is ensure that everyone's needs are met and to avoid sociopathic leadership. The fact that a few people control nearly all of our resources and do so too, withhold them from others, is a major step backwards. There is no good reason for hunger, disease et al. To exist at the levels they do today. We've been able to avoid these perennial problems for over 40 years. We have failed largely through greed, ignorance, and sociopathic racism.